Hi and welcome back to today's morning report, Thursday the 11th of June with me, Rich Pro Market Analyst at Tantec Markets. Moving on to cable now. Sterling dollar has had a bit of an interesting ride in recent days. I've zoomed out quite a long way. First of all, to show you a very interesting bit of resistance actually. Yesterday's high, 55.52. That coincided with 55.52, which is the big old resistance from this sort of basing phase that we had playing out. So that's interesting in itself. Now what we've got subsequently to that is, let me just zoom in, Fibonacci levels. We need to think about Fibonacci levels because this big run higher from 45.63 up towards 58.14 has been playing the Fibonacci levels very frequently. 50% and 50%, the 50% level has come in, and also the 23.6 level has come in overnight, or yesterday afternoon. 55.20 is around about that 23.6% fib level. 55.20, and although that 55.52 level high was sort of yesterday's intraday high, you sort of got the closing level around that 55.20 level, and then subsequently fallen back, and we're now trading around the 54.45 level, interestingly enough, which is that old support that became new resistance, and then we've come back to that. So that is a big level on this chart. Let me just zoom into the hourly chart to show you that on a better scale. Here we go. That action that formed support 55, the rally 54.41. Actually, on the 4th of June, subsequently pushed through it. We've sort of broken to a certain extent that 54.28. However, it certainly seems to be a level at which there is an element of. So that is a key level now. I think obviously the old support, the old resistance becomes new support, and that is certainly a level that you need to watch today. So 54.45 and cable. If it starts trading consistently below there, then you could see further retracement in this move. But we've had 3 strong candles in a row actually, and we've had this sort of corrective candle coming in. So is this now top that sort of lower high that I've been talking about over the last few weeks? The lower high that comes in below the 57 figure mark that I've been expecting. Yes, it's pretty. It's a fairly messy sort of little run in terms of you would have expected it uniform had it been. Well, ideal, but you've had this sort of 3. But today's sharp move to the downside suggests that perhaps this run may not be as strong as we once might have thought. Cable is very choppy anyway recently, but the 54.45 support is clearly being tested at the moment, and this consolidation around here may well ultimately be whether this does end up being a key lower high or not at 55.52, or whether we see that just part of a continuation of this rally higher. So that 54.45 level is very important in the trading today. So that is a key level. So that's there on the daily chart, and obviously it is acting on the hourly chart as well. So I wish you good luck in your trading on cable today. It's going to be impacted, I think, by retail sales. So I think you need to be prepared for that at 1:30 this afternoon. So the expectation is 0.7% for the month on month. If it's anything better than that, I think cable being dragged even further lower, because retail sales has been disappointing in recent months, and I think that any sign of an improvement in retail sales would certainly have an impact, I think, on cable today, dollar across the board. But at the moment, what we're seeing is pull back towards that breakout level, and it's dating, and it just depends on whether this breakout level, this support holds on, and then we play it as part of it, or it continues to the downside. Because it could be the big determining factor as to whether that is a lower high at 55.52. So I wish you good luck in your trading today on cable, and I'll speak to you later.